we're all packing up. We had a pretty good night, huh guys?
Yeah, pretty good.
We had a giant train come rumbling by at about, what, 12:30?
Yep.
It was crazy. I mean, the ground was shaking.
Sam Squanch.
And then we had Sam Squanch come by, which I think it was Ben. Because, I mean, the size is just about the same anyway. And then we had a plane come shooting over like 3 feet above our heads. It was a pretty loud night, but yeah, we stayed up, what, had the fire for an hour or two?
Couple hours, yeah.
Couple hours, and then we headed for bed. So we're all packed up, or just about all packed up. Gonna shove off. And like normal, I always like to leave extra wood for the next guy, especially at these remote sites. You never know what the next person is going to be, what time they're going to be coming in at, or what the weather conditions are. So nice to have some stuff set up for them to be able to start a fire lickety split. So yeah, probably dump a little bit of water on this fire and get out of here. So, we're shoving off from Burnham Meadow campsite. We have about 10 miles to go today. We're going to Wilgus State Park, right across from Mount Scottney. So we're looking forward to that. They have showers there, which will be nice, especially when you're out in 90-degree heat. So, and we can buy some wood and have a nice fire. Cody's gonna make some stew tonight. I'm gonna make some of my garlic bannock bread. So should be a good trip, should be a good day. So it's early. It's almost 9 o'clock. Had a pretty good time. It's still kind of cool out. It's probably in the 70s, I would say. Something swimming. Nope, it's a branch. The water level dropped significantly last night. It dropped like 5 feet. They must have had the dam open yesterday for all the tubers coming down the river, I would imagine. But yeah, it's quite low. So I'll have to keep an eye out for rocks and sticks and stuff like that. But yeah, beautiful day on the river. Thanks for coming with me on this little adventure, guys. What do you guys think of the day?
So far, it's pretty good.
Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Relaxing.
It is.
What's that?
I'm
not moving a paddle.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's the easiest day ever.
Paddling Miss Daisy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, guys. We might have to walk the boats.
We did that yesterday. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
The back of my leg, I thought it was pretty bad. It is.
So yeah,
No, I'm fine.
they're like in ankle deep water right now. Like I said this morning, the water depth has dropped considerably, so we might have to line these things. But we'll see. I'll get with you in a minute. Well, the inevitable happened. I'm gonna have to line it a little bit, or walk it. Pretty deep over there. Jason and Rob took the right path. So I'm gonna try to walk over there, get into the deeper water. Hey guys, it's wicked deep over there. I think we just gotta walk that way. Yeah, this is better. This is better. I'm like knee deep here, almost. Now the fun part, getting in the river, moving water. There's a little art to it. Sit down first. And throw one leg over, and the next leg over. There. At any rate, a drink. Well, that was fun. Okay, back at it. Interesting little fact, up ahead of me is the Cornish Windsor covered bridge. It happens to be the longest covered bridge in the United States. 460 feet long, right up here ahead of me. Check it out. Look at that thing. There's a little better view of it. Look at the size of that thing. That's really cool. They don't make them like they used to. Nice.
You want a picture or film?
Oh, he's loose. You threw the hook.
Yeah. Good thing you had the net.
Just take him out of the net. Very nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Here he goes. I got one. Yeah, I hooked my net really good.
Nice.
Very cool. Bass under the bridge. Now, 1 o'clock, we made it. We're here at Wilgus. Beautiful paddle. Just gonna unload and check into our site. Here comes the rest of the crew. Hey fellas,
About 14 feet, so yeah.
we made it.
We made it.
Day 2,
It'll give a little with my weight, but it'll be fine.
Wilgus campground. Pretty cool. So we have another fire pit. We also have this cool little grill. That'll be handy. Like that. So we can get 2 meals going at once. Picnic table. Plenty of trees. I think we're gonna put some hammocks up there and plenty of room for all our little tents. So yeah, we're gonna relax, probably. Nobody's talking because everybody's exhausted. I'm the only one running my mouth, but I'm good at that.
Thing was carrying those
The boat's up here.
boats up here.
I know it. So yeah, I think a beer is in order, maybe.
Yep.
Nice, first time batoning, right?
Yeah, I'm happy with my purchase.
You like that thing?
I like this knife, yeah.
What is it?
Buck Selkirk, full size.
Buck Selkirk, very nice. Batons pretty well.
Yes, it does.
Very cool. Oh yeah, you gotta show off your handmade knife sheath.
Made by Chad Daniels in Hardwick, Vermont.
Chad Daniels, Hardwick, Vermont.
Big pieces, don't we?
Yeah, we're gonna want bigger pieces too.
Okay, Cody. See how that Selkirk does with feather sticking. That's another test of a knife.
Okay.
So what you do is hold it you know, choke up on it real close.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of, you don't want to be at a real steep angle or a real
Right.
shallow angle, so that takes a little practice, but, you know, they just drag it down along. Try to keep them connected.
Right, but peel apart the different layers.
Right. Just take your time. This Mora Garberg is nice for that. It's got the Scandi grind, so it's kind of shines with ease. There we go. Cody is pre-warming the Dutch oven. So what do? We add a bunch of butter, right?
Yeah, we'll put butter in the pan, let that liquefy and whatnot. We'll add the meat in there after that. Let that basically brown. Let some of the fat cook out of it. Not that there's a lot of fat in venison anyway.
You don't add any water, do you?
No.
No.
No. I'm gonna add that broth
Yeah.
and
Oh.
probably
Oh, the
some
beef
beer.
broth right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. And then don't you add flour to thicken it up?
Yes.
To
That's
kind of
part
create.
of why I'm putting butter in it, because if it was a beef stew, not a venison stew, there's
Right.
enough fat in the beef that you'll render the fat out of the meat,
Oh, I see.
so that when you add the flour, you end up with your base for your stew. Because venison is so lean, I'm adding butter to put that fat in there.
Nice. And that's why we call him Garçon.
Venison, local beef, that was like 95% lean also, so a whole stick of butter.
Oh my
That's all
God, talk
fried
to
up.
me.
And then mix the flour into it, and then we put in a whole thing of beef broth.
So now you're gonna let this cook down and kind of create a roux?
I'm gonna stir that in, and then I'm gonna add the vegetables to it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So those guys are making venison stew, and you gotta have bread with stew. So I'm making some of my homemade bannock bread, garlic bannock bread. So requested from Ben, because he only got a piece of it last time, but
Keep
now
cooking. Whoa,
he
keep
gets
cooking.
his very own piece. So we're almost there.
Put it in the background too.
Oh boy,
How many people make
does that look good? Venison stew. Well, that's hot.
It is very hot. Try. What I can do when I get back.
A little bit of bannock bread.
So I don't have to do the whole like
Very nice.
crunching it.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Dude,
That was the stew. Approved?
that is amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's wicked good. Venison stew on the river with garlic bread. Camping is so tough.
Especially after last night.
Yeah.
At that house. I wouldn't have been right. Crazy.
Whew, it's a hot one. hot one. Well, yeah, we got up, I don't know, about 6:30 this morning. Had breakfast. And Cody had steak and eggs on the over the fire. That was a nice treat. Had some coffees and packed up and got out of here. We got 10 miles to go today to get out, which shouldn't be too bad. Just take our time. We're expecting to be there at Hoyt's Landing right around probably noon, 1 o'clock. And then we have a couple hour drive home. So yeah, let's see what the day brings. Still cool out right now. It's only in the 70s, but it got down in the 60s last night. It was a little loud at the camp. You know, it's a state park, so you got little kids and families all having fun, and which is actually kind of fun to watch. But and then I don't know, about 10, 11, 12 o'clock, some folks were having a little too much fun, and probably time escaped them. Didn't realize how late it was, but they quieted down. They quieted down right around midnight, so it's not too big of a deal. So we're all out here having fun anyway, right? So yeah, on the water it is 9 o'clock. We're figuring about 3 hours, so I'll get with you in a minute.
Because I was hearing it too, and it was in my dream, and then you woke me up. It's like, oh yeah, something stupid.
So we've been paddling what for an hour and a half. Not too bad. We're at Hubbardton Island campsite. So we just stopped in for a little break. Cody is having a beer. Ben is drinking Tom Collins mixer. And yeah, we're just stretching our backs, taking it easy for a minute. Or maybe I'll go up and check out the campsite. So if you guys ever want to stay, you know what it looks like. I do like these remote sites though. Yeah, holy cow. Where is this thing? Helicopter. Well, I might get there today. Well, I found it. I stopped recording because this campsite's all the way on the other side of the island, but it's nice. Look, picnic table. Here's your logbook. Really nice, a lot of flat spots. We've got a privy up that way. Beautiful view of the river. Like I said, lots of places to camp. You could probably fit, I don't know, 4 or 5 tents here. Lots of places to hammock. You got a little pole up here to maybe string a tarp. Fire pit isn't much, but looks like somebody took the old rim out. That was probably the original fire pit, but cool. They left some wood. I like it when people do that. So yeah, anyway, Hubbardton Island campsite. So if you guys want to stay here, it's pretty nice. I kind of wish that we had, actually. All right, go meet back up with the guys. So never a dull moment. The wind has picked up. We've got a couple little white caps we're trying to paddle through. Looks like up ahead of us it's going to get a little stronger. A little bit bigger waves, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been working pretty hard to fight the wind to keep good headway, but it's not as bad as some waves I've seen, but it'll certainly slow our progress a little bit. There's the bridge. Hoyt's landing on the other side. All done. Yeah, fighting the wind was tough. So we made it. It is 1 o'clock. Coming into Hoyt's Landing. The wind made it slow going, but made for some good sized waves, which is kind of fun actually. So I just want to say thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully you can hear this over the wind noise. I'm sorry. If you like this kind of stuff, if you like watching a regular guy go canoeing with his buddies, please subscribe. Never know what's going to happen next. My channel is all about bushcraft and adventures and stealth camping. A little bit of hunting and fishing in there. So thanks for watching again, guys. And I hope to see you on the next one. Take it easy.